Hello guys, and welcome to another episode of the iRacing review series, where I will be reviewing a ton of cars, including this Holden V8 Supercar, the Commodore. What can I say before we start? Well, it won't be easy. I've taken this car around the Nordschleife, so I should be able to take it around Zolder for a couple of laps, right? You'll see me feathering the throttle, because this car on cold tires is an absolute mess. Been more sideways than straight down the first few turns already. I know this car fairly well, so I can break it down a little bit. One is the baseline setup on it is fairly good. Baseline provided by iRacing will do the job for most of the time, because you won't be able to use the whole car properly until you learn, or master, I should say, the baseline setup. Setup changes on this car are fairly complicated, but there's definitely worse cars on the service. As I said, baseline will do the job just fine, so there's no real need to change a whole lot on the car. It's a very oversteery car, it's a very heavy feeling car, and the brakes are not as good as you'd hope. They're very easy to lock up, and this car is very important to, or for you, it's for, I can't even freaking speak while I'm driving this car, but it's very important for you to be patient with your throttle. So that was really slow, but that was because I was losing control slightly. If you're looking for a car to drift, not the easiest, definitely the most fun car to drift, if you can master it. It's a wild beast and it is not easy to tame it. Fastest way around the track in this car is be clean. Just don't slide, basically. Easier said than done. The wheel feels very heavy on this car as well. You get a very strong feedback. I think that has to do with the weight of the car. It races in its own series against the Ford Falcon V8 Supercar. That's the two supercars we have on iRacing. I believe they're fairly equal, but I have not driven the Ford yet. Trying to go as fast as possible and still talk. It's not easy. I think just looking at this gives you enough info that it's not the easiest car to drive, which kind of will play a role in my verdict on this car. The championship that it doesn't drive in, the V8 Supercar Championship, is fairly low on population. There's not that many people driving this car. As you'd expect, most of the people that do drive the car are Australians. And some of them really concentrate on getting the hang of this car and get really good at it. So, I'm gonna give you a little verdict already. It's a very tough car to drive, very rewarding if you get it right. Not like me in that corner. Turn 1. But it's one of a kind as well. It's one of them cars that you have to want to drive. For collection purposes, definitely buy it. If it's for racing purposes, entirely up to you. If you want to challenge yourself and you think you'll do your best to try and get a handle on this car, then go for it. But it's not a must. I would say there's plenty of other cars on the service that would take a spot above this one to be bought, and I'd wait with this one just because it's so tough. It's gonna take you a long time to really get some good racing in this car, because even though you might manage 1, 2, 3 laps, the 4th might be one too many already, and a race does take quite a few more laps. So yeah, tough car. Would not buy it in your first few months. That's pretty much it. Let's give it one more good lap. Doesn't turn on the baseline. Or, well, it doesn't turn because of the weight. It's not just the baseline. Give it one more lap after this anyway. It deserves to get 2 fast laps just like the others. I just hope I don't mess up. So I just did in the previous video. That's a risk of just jumping into it without practice or without redos. Just do what you gotta do and show off the most honest review I can to you guys. Let's do it. That was the best I could do. So, the lap we're clocking in won't be that last lap, because I just outdone myself on lap 2. So the best lap will be at 37.102. That's it for the V8 Supercar. Thank you guys for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.